on. Hello, I'm Mario Toneguzzi with Sports Spotlight. Joining me today is Jeff Williams, who is dinner chair of the upcoming 39th Annual Dinosaur Alumni Dinner, Dinosaur Football Club Dinner. So, Jeff, thanks for joining us today, and we're going to chat a little bit about the dinner. Thank you.
No problem. Glad to be here.
All right, let's talk about the dinner. First of all, some of the details of when it is and who's where and who's going to be speaking at it.
Great. So the dinner is May 23rd this year. So it'll be at Hotel Arts, where it usually is held every year. And we're excited to have Rich Eisen be the guest speaker this year. He follows Rich tradition of amazing speakers that we've had over the years. So we're excited to have Rich come to town and have a great chat with the folks at the dinner this year.
All right, now the dinner is put on each year by the Dinos Fifth Quarter Group. Tell us a little bit about the history of the dinner and the purpose of it.
Well, the history of the dinner goes back quite a number of years. I mean, it was really originally started to, bring awareness to Dental's athletics, especially the football team, and raising money for the program. Obviously, sports in Canada is tough, and we need to have all the support we can get from the local community and businesses. So that's how it originally started, and obviously carrying that tradition up until today, where we've, really transformed this dinner into, one of the premier sports dinners in Western Canada, and obviously raising money for the football team and Dental's athletics. So happy to continue that trend going forward.
Who are some of the speakers you've had?
Well, we've had quite a number of speakers in the past. I mean, that goes back to, we've had Warren Moon. We've had, I have to go back. We've had
Rocky Blyer, didn't you?
Rocky Blyer. We had Rocky Blyer. We've had, I can't remember his name. Anyways, we have to think about that. We've had quite a few over the years, but
what do you think the purpose of the speakers are for?
Really just getting the people engaged in the crowd. I think it's people come to this event and want to enjoy a great dinner and a great experience. So the speaker really provides that atmosphere for the guests at the dinner, and really making it a special evening for everyone.
Yeah, exactly. Let's talk a little bit about the football program. Obviously, tremendous amount of success there in that program. Dating back for a number of years, but with the first Vanier Cup in '83. What do you think the program's been so successful?
I think coaches, are a big part. We have a great coaching staff. Community involvement, and the fifth quarter, obviously, all three of those combined really make for a successful program. And obviously, with the change this year, we're excited to have Coach Giannaire, and I think it's going to be great for the team, and excited for this season to come. I think there's a lot of energy. The programs, had more development this year. The team's getting bigger, stronger, and I think it's going to translate to wins in the football field this year.
Yeah, exactly. Now, you were part of that program, right?
Yes, I was.
What years did you play?
I played from 2000 to 2004 under Coach Bassano, and it was a great time. So glad to still be connected with a lot of my fellow teammates from that era.
Tell me why. I think I read in your bio you're from BC, right? And what made you come initially to Calgary and not play, say, for UBC or something like that?
Yeah, I think for me, I wanted to a town, obviously being a hometown guy in Vancouver. It was, growing up with UBC and SFU, and I wanted to try something new and get out and see what else is out there. And obviously Calgary is an option, and there's some options to go out east as well, but I felt Calgary is the best fit for me, still away from home but not too far. And I've moved to Calgary in 2000, and I'm still here 24 years later. So
yeah. So tell me, the one thing that have always been impressive to me about this program is, and you kind of alluded to that, is the alumni are really strong for this program. I don't think I've ever, to be honest, in my 40 years of being a journalist and with a lot of background in sports, ever seen an alumni group this strong. Can you tell me why it's so strong, why it's so passionate about the program?
Yeah, I mean, I think it all stems from, the experience when we're playing and, you develop such a bond with your teammates and that connection. And, you want to continue that on, outside of school as you kind of get involved in your career and your endeavors. You want to, see how you can leverage that and keep everything going with your team and still have that same connection. And obviously, with our alumni group, we're quite involved in the business community and other associations. So we have a great network, great contacts, and everyone really works well together. So I think that's just something that you can't find. And, we give opportunities to our alumni outside of the program. We really encourage them to be part of the fifth quarter as they graduate from university and, continue that momentum because now you're involved, with your business and whatever endeavors you like to go into for your career. So we want to
Yeah,
continue keeping guys engaged and, leveraging that connection.
yeah. So, Jeff, what do you do besides this? Like, what's your regular job?
So I work in the oil and gas industry. I work for an emissions monitoring company here in Calgary. So
Okay.
yeah.
Tell me, your experience in sports, and especially specifically with the Dinos program. What lessons did you learn that help you in your business career and your professional career?
I think just discipline, focus. I mean, perseverance. I mean, it's kind of a cliche, but when you're playing football and you're trying to do school and having that amount of workload, I think it teaches you how to balance that and, you know, kind of just have that drive and that work ethic. I think that's always instilled that to me. If you wanted to play football, you wanted to start, that kind of just translates into, how you want to focus your career. You want to always keep that high level of performance and, translate that towards your personal life and your work life as well.
Yeah. Do you think, because of the success of the program, the Dinos football team and the program itself is now kind of recognized and known nationally? In the past, used to be Laval and used to be University of Western Ontario, but the Dinos have got to be right up there, right, in terms of reputation and recognition.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I think we set that standard, a decade plus ago as being that team in Western Canada. You got to go through Calgary to get past the West. So I think we've held that standard, and I think now going forward, we're gonna regain that standard, and looking forward to the team in the next number of years, and hopefully get back to the Vanier Cup pretty quick.
Yeah, you bet. All right. And last thing I want to ask you, what does it mean, do you think, for a person to be a dino?
What does it mean to be a dino? I think it means to be, someone who wants to be part of their community, who wants to come, win at a winning program and just, develop that, you know, work ethic and that bond with your teammates and your coaches.
Yeah. All right. And what's your favorite part of the evening, the dinner?
Oh, I probably have to say, the steak or the pasta kind of does kind of both. It depends on what we have here, but usually the meal's amazing. Obviously, just connecting with all your past teammates. So it's tough to get everyone out,
Yeah.
to one event like this. So it's nice to see everyone come in and you get that special night with all your friends and past teammates.
And the other thing too about the dinner, you do get a lot of corporate support, don't you?
Yes, we do. Yeah.
Yeah. How important is that for the dinner to keep it going?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, we rely on our corporate sponsors to really, you know, get us to where we need to be. Obviously, their contributions really support the program and Dano's athletics. So that's the biggest part of it is getting those sponsors, getting them involved in the dinner, and working with them and yeah, we can't thank them enough for all their support they give us every year.
All right. Any tickets left?
I'll have to check. I think we're almost sold out, so we're having kind of a wrap up meeting to kind of see where we're at right now. So we're getting pretty full there.
All right, so I'll direct people to the website and for people if there are tickets remaining that they can check into where do they go for information?
They'll have to go to the fifth quarter website, so www.danosfifthquarter.com, And then on the main page, there will be a kind of a link right to the dinner page, so they can get all their information there.
All right, super. Well, thanks very much, Jeff, for joining us today.
No problem. Take care.
All right, that was Jeff Williams, dinner chair of the 39th Annual Alumni Dinner for the Dino program, Dino football program. I'm Mario Toneguzzi with Sports Spotlight. Thanks for joining us today.